Hi guys, my name is Kason Long, and I'm going to be going over my movie, which is called Nexus, which is a movie I'm excited about, and the title has a cool meaning too. So the title, the title will be Nexus because it refers to a connection or a series of connections linking things, hinting at the point where their opposing lives cross paths and become entangled. What the movie's about. The movie follows the life of two protagonists, one following the rich but empty life of James Creed, who was born with a golden spoon in his mouth, and the other following the life of Jay, a poor but humble man who works hard for every penny he has, but is grateful for it. What I hope to achieve in this movie is that it does not matter what class you are, and that money does not truly buy happiness. Thoughts on the interviews? I plan on directing this movie myself because I feel like if you write something, then only the person who has it envisioned has the best possible way of making it best on how it should be envisioned. But I do plan on taking stuff from other directors, such as Martin Scorsese in the movie The Departed, which is often regarded as one of his best films. In The Departed, it follows Leonardo DiCaprio and Matt Damon, and it just shows both of them, and they don't meet till the very ending of the movie. I want to do something similar like that in this movie, and for the actors, like people I want to play these roles, I want James to be similar to Bradley Cooper or Jacob Elordi, who has what it takes to portray his fun yet unfilling lifestyle, where he parties but yet he has debts, and I want him to be clean shaved, rich person from what the public perceives rich people to be. And then I want, for Jay, I want to be an actor similar to Chris Pratt or Jason Momoa, who can play a family man, and a family man who they have the depth to do the struggling, but they also fight through it for family and achieving happiness. The genre, I want the genre of film to be a real life drama, so it shows people how serious it is, and for it to just be real with people. You see a lot of movies where they don't keep it real and they do a lot of lying, and they try to keep it more fiction than nonfiction. Believe that money is the answer to everything. James will think he is happy until he realizes he's unhappy. He will later resort to a life of drugs, and then he will hit rock bottom until his redemption arc and the ending, realizing that money cannot buy happiness, and it will just make you end up being empty. Jay will grow up from a middle class to poor class family. He will go through hardships and trials, but will always have his family and faith he can fall back on, and will be happy with them, realizing that God and family is true to his happiness, and he can't change that. A scene I really want to include is one of the biggest scenes of the whole movie that reveals a big mystery that makes it a twist. And this scene is, I want the scene where James has become a beggar on the street, and Jay and his family are walking down the street for the holidays. And the scene is focused on the bucket where Jay puts a coin in it, cutting back to realize it's not James and a random homeless person. Cutting to James, who uses that money to buy a Bible from who he heard about it from the soup kitchen. He later uses that knowledge and becomes a pastor, finding true happiness. Cutting back to Jay and his family, they arrive at Jay's father's house, who is revealed to be James, and Jay's true name is James Creed II. And the movie ends on James finally enjoying happiness and shared his beliefs with his son, so his son never had to experience what he went through. Feelings that I want the audience to feel. I want the audience to show remorse for James and his problems. He suffers with something that the common class doesn't really perceive rich people suffering with, because they think money is a solution to all problems when it's really not. I also want to show people the strength that Jay has when it comes to facing hard tasks and how he perseveres through them, showing the people that he's a grinder and that he always works through people, showing real mental toughness. I will do this by showing scenes such as showing death, losses, and betrayal, and how they each react to it. Marketing. A big way to market for this movie, I think, would be by having it on streaming services, because everyone has streaming services nowadays. So I would have it on the ads, and I would have influencers on social media such as TikTok and Instagram talk about it. And that is it for my movie, Nexus.